Okay, so today we're going to look at the Aluminium Armor Heatsink Case for Raspberry Pi 4 and how to set it up. So what you get in the case is you get the actual case itself, you get the screws, you get a little mechanism for screwing them in, and thermal paste pads. So the first thing you got to do is on the Raspberry Pi 4 itself, you actually got to install the thermal paste pads, and that requires you to remove the sticky back and the plastic covering on the front. So that's what they look like when you kind of take them apart, and then you put them on the Pi as indicated by the actual case itself. This takes a little bit of time and they are quite sticky, but once you get it, it's easy enough. So that's what it looks like when it's on the Pi. Just continue the process, and if you want a reference point, it's actually on the case itself, as you can see here. And the case actually acts as a heatsink itself, so it's very straightforward. So that's what it looks like when it's done, and once you have them all in place, you obviously repeat the process, and then you screw the actual screws in one at a time. I recommend doing like burrowing them in halfway and then going all the way across. So that's what it actually looks like there. So now we're going to jump ahead to the actual installation of Raspberry Pi OS, which used to be known as Raspbian. So again, I recommend SanDisk, and then you go over to raspberrypi.org and get the latest version of Raspberry Pi OS. Download, go make a cup of coffee, take about 20 minutes, and then when you come back, we can burn the disk using Etcher. I'll leave links to all these in the description below. So select the image, select the drive, and burn. Again, maybe another cup of coffee. This will take a bit of time. So once this is done, you'll get a notification that it's complete. Open up the actual file directory where you've installed it. In this case, it's H for me. It's the boot drive. And then you're going to create two files. You're going to create wpa-supplicant.config and ssh.txt. ssh.txt is literally just open up Notepad and save a file as that and pop it in. And WAP supplicant will look like this. And this will allow you to connect to your Wi-Fi without needing to manually do it. They're two really easy files to set up, and they're quite straightforward and very important. So guys, that's going to do it for this edition of Nerd to Know Tech. Let me know what you think. Leave comments below. Subscribe would be very good. And if you have anything that you want us to look at from Raspberry Pis or operating systems, let us know in the description below. Thanks guys.